Hello everyone and welcome back to Omsi 2. Today we'll be playing the Chicago downtown map. The Chicago downtown map is a map that takes place in the city of Chicago in the United States. The map itself features two routes, Route 124 and Route 130. Those routes take us through the core of Chicago, straight to the core of the downtown area of Chicago. This is fun and exciting because I think this route, apart from the London map, this is the only other map that's officially an official English map, or an official English DLC for Omsi 2. So with that being said, I'm excited to hop into it and hop straight into playing and driving a bus on this route. I think playing through Chicago should be pretty fun for us. So let's hop straight into it. To begin, we'll start with spawning in a new bus. So if we click on this down here, that should bring up our little spawner here for us to use. We'll be using the Chicago City Bus manufacturer. And we'll be going for the articulated version, so this is the diesel electric hybrid 60-footer bus. So this is the articulated bus. And for our appearance or our skin for today, we'll go for baseball. Nah. Oh. Open air festival. Yeah, okay, that looks good. We'll go for the open air festival skin. Our depot will be Chicago Kedzie. Our number will be this one, 4135. And our registration plate will be High as such. So, done. Chicago has two routes, like I said previously, and there are 5 points of entry. The start and end destinations for each route, so for the 124, the start and end destinations are Navy Pier and Union Station, and for the 130, it's Adel Planetarium and Ogilvy Station. And of course, you have the garage as well. I'm going to spawn into the garage so we can talk a little bit about the bus. Alright, we are in, and welcome to Kedzie Garage. Kedzie Garage, of course, is a garage or a depot for the buses. This is where the buses terminate and begin their day. If you were to be playing a day in the life simulation, which is basically you spawn the bus at the beginning of the day and then you do a journey throughout the whole day in game, you will start off here and then you will drive to the beginning of the route and then you begin your day run and your day of work or your shift and whatnot. So that's what this depot is for. When the day is over, you can return to this depot and you can bring in your bus for washing, for it to be washed, and for it to be refueled as well. So all that can be done at this depot here. This is what the inside of the bus looks like. It's a very cool interior. I love the American buses. I think they look very nice on the inside. I love the seats, the driver's seat of it. It's all very compact, but it's all very cool and stuff. I enjoy it. This is what the interior of the bus looks like. As you know, we are in the articulated version of the bus. On the outside, there are two doors here, and at the front you can see this little mechanism here. This is called the bike rack. So in the game, which is actually quite fascinating, but in the game itself, if there's a random chance, but if someone gets on the bus, there's a chance or possibility for a bike to pop up here at the front, which is really cool. That's a little thing they didn't have to do, but they did it anyway. So you never know. Maybe in today's video we'll have someone pop in the bike at the front of it. So that's what the bike rack here is for. So let's hop into the bus and let's get the bus set up. One thing I like to do is open the window like this. The windows in Omsi, this is just a random thing, but in other games, in other simulation games like Euro Truck, for example, you just don't get this level of detail. But it's so cool. You can just open it a touch, just a small bit. You can open it fully, and you can just listen to it as it slides, and then a nice little thump. I enjoy that a lot. It is very nice to have that be a part of the bus. But let's get this bus started. If you click right here, as usual, you'll be able to turn off the wheel. Just make it completely disappear, and you'll be able to get to you'll be able to see everything here, but more importantly, you'll be able to get over here to where we turn on the bus. So if you click on this knob, you'll be able to set it to the different configurations. So if you just go over here to day running, as such, the bus powers on, the hydraulics get into gear, so the bus starts to move and whatnot. And there you go. And then, if you just click on this, the start key, you start the ignition, and you get the engine running as well. And everything fades away. Just like that. So that is how you turn on the bus. So the bus is now officially on. Okay, so up here is the computer. This is the computer. And basically down here, similar to the very first bus that we drove, the driver ID is 1805 and the pin is 9691. So there it is, information. Just very handily down here, very handily down here, which is very appreciative. But 1805 is our ID. Success. And our pin, of course, is 9691, as we already confirmed. Success. No run, because we haven't set up a route yet. We're not going to set up a route yet, because we haven't done anything yet. I'm planning... Oh, look at this. You can see the date. It's the 30th of May, 2016. So May 30th, 2016. At 3:55 p.m. So it's an afternoon run. Should be fairly busy. Now, the 30th of May is a holiday in the United States, known as Memorial Day, so we might see some different configurations for that. It is a holiday. But look at this. For your protection. It's in English. You also have Spanish, which is the second most spoken language in the US, I think. So that's good to have it be bilingual as well. But yeah. So let's get in. Up here, you can actually see the temperature. So it is actually 91 degrees Fahrenheit in the bus. It is 91 degrees Fahrenheit in the bus and 87 degrees Fahrenheit outside the bus. Now, I know Fahrenheit pretty well. I know that's pretty hot, but if you want to get the Celsius, if you just shift Y 3 times, you'll be able to see that the climate inside the bus is 33 degrees Celsius, and the climate outside the bus is 31 degrees Celsius. So basically, it's hot in this bus. It is steaming in this bus. So, thankfully, we have a climate control down here, so we just pop it down to cool. And if you listen, the AC should start to run in, and the air conditioning should start to cool the bus down. It is far too hot. Another easy way to do that would be to open the windows, but since this is an air-conditioned bus, we don't need to do that. Opening windows is more so for the older buses, so from the buses from the 80s and whatnot, that didn't have central air conditioning. You open the window to help cool the bus down. But for this, we have an aircon, climate control, so we can just put on the climate control and have the temperature go down. So hopefully, by the time we get down to our beginning place, oh look, it's already going down. We'll be able to have a much cooler bus, because this is ridiculous. It should not be 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 33 degrees Celsius in the bus. It's just far too warm. It's like an oven, you know, far too warm. Lights. So if we click on this button right here, this gives us our light configuration, normal. So you can go to the normal configuration and just turn on some lights. These are day running lights. If you click on, this gives you full lighting, which you'd use when it's nighttime. But we'll just go on normal for now. Other stuff that you can do is configure this. This is the speaker select. So when you're speaking or making an announcement, which isn't implemented in the game, but in real life, you have the ability to choose whether this announcement is made internally on the internal speaker system or externally or both, which is cool. I think that's very fascinating. In real life, you know, in real life, if I were in this bus and if I were driving this bus on my own with no one around, I would mess around with that and just start saying stuff on the intercom externally. It's just a little thing, but yeah. Preheat and idle speeds are for when it's cold outside. Those are all just for that. Driver lights are here, so you know you can just turn on the driver light if you need it to read something or whatnot. Down here we have the parking brake, and we also have the door release. So this allows us to manually control the door. At front we have the windscreen wiper implementation. You can actually clean the screen if you press this. Look at that. that actually gives you a washer implementation that completely drenches the bus in water. If you look around the bus, the whole entire bus is covered in water right now, all because of that one implementation. So that is quite the powerful wiper or washer thing. So good job, bus manufacturer. Next, down here, you have your speedometer, your other gauges, pressure for gauge of water, whatnot, and your selector mode, your drive selector mode. This is a cool thing right here. This right here, firstly, this lever controls the door operation. So if you push up, that opens the front door. Front door open. If you push backwards, I think that opens the back door. Yep, so just hop to the back of the bus. It's very loud back here. The air conditioning is working very hard, as you can tell. It's very loud back here. That opens the back door, so when a passenger wants to get off, they will just push the opening back door. It is completely self-serve, so you don't have to open it yourself. If you pull it all the way down to the very end, it opens both. And of course, you could just use the typical Omsi configuration with your keybinds as well. One cool thing I wanted to show you is this thing where you can open the front door, right? And you can actually control the ramp. So this is the ramp. You can use these buttons here to kneel the bus down. So you can kneel to lower the bus, as such. Look at that. The bus is now kneeled down, and you can actually control the ramp by deploying the ramp like so. And just have it come all the way down. Look at that. I think that's actually quite cool. You know, the game itself, Omsi, the simulation doesn't have people who need to use wheelchair ramps. That isn't implemented in the game itself, but in the way that the bikes are implemented. But it is very cool to have it be implemented in the bus. It really adds to the authenticity of the bus, so it's really cool to see. Anyways, let's push that all the way back. It is now 4 o'clock in the game, as you can see with the little clock right here. Alright, we can raise the bus back up. And let's get ready to get out of here. Let's not waste any more time. Let's close the door. Door is closed. Let's close back our little driver's side thing. And we can turn a little bit of climate control here for the driver. This is for the driver, of course. There we go, just to make it a little bit cooler inside the bus. It got down to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so let's get started with the bus. What we're going to do is put our foot on the brake. Get the bus to drive, as such. Orient ourselves well. And then, parking brake release. Station brake release, and accelerate. And we'll be on our way. Okay, so we'll be driving downtown. If you see the signs in front of us, it will navigate you downtown. And we'll pick our route once we get into the city ourselves, because I don't know how long it'll take for us to get down to the city on the highway. I don't know what traffic's like today. You know, traffic can be unpredictable. It's a holiday after all in the US, in the game as well. So weather, it's a nice day outside. It's a hot day outside, obviously, as you saw with the temperature. The weather is real, so right now we are using real weather, meaning that outside in real life right now, I think right now, this is what it's like. And as we play through the map today, if the weather changes in any way, shape, or form throughout our journey, we'll actually get to see that change in the game as well, which is why I like driving over weather so much. We are in the United States, so we are driving with miles per hour. So the speedometer down there is in both miles per hour and kilometers per hour, I think. Yep. So if you are a European or someone who is familiar with kilometers per hour, or more accustomed to kilometers per hour, you shouldn't be left too much in the dark. Okay. So if you turn left, you're able to go downtown. If you turn right, you'll go down to the garage. Yield. Okay, but we'll be turning left because we're going downtown. Okay. All right. Let's maneuver. Remember that we're in an articulated bus, so I've got to remember that. But if you look across, if we just park up to this light, like so. If you look across, you can actually see the skyline of Chicago. And look, there's a train coming through the median of the motorway here, which is cool. Look at that. But look, the skyline. This is the Willis or Sears Tower. I forgot the name of it. But you can see the skyline, which is really cool. We're going to be driving down there, and you can actually go up and personal with this spot, with this building, and get close to it and look at it from below, which is really cool. Alright, but we need to go. Alright, make another left here. And we'll find our way down the motorway. This is Interstate 290, I think that says. Yep, Interstate 290. So this is an interstate. Yeah. So, today we'll be driving the Route 130. That's what we want to drive today. So we'll need to navigate our way down to the starting position for the Route 130, which I think is Union Station, or Ogilvy Station. But this is all in real time, so in real life, it would take you about 15 minutes to drive down this interstate here. So, obviously I'm not going to have you watch all of that. We're just going to get ourselves situated on the motorway, and then we'll cut the video. But yeah, this is really cool. Speed limit is at 55 miles per hour. Yep. So, that's it. For the next 15 minutes or so, we'll be driving down this interstate, and we'll make our way towards the city. It's so cool. I really like how you can see the skyline ahead of us. I find that really nice. But yeah, so I'll catch up with you once we get closer to the city. Guys, we are almost there. We're getting into the city now. We just drove down the interstate for a bit of time. Yep, we're getting into the map now. On the right, you can actually see something. What's this? This is the Grey Cat bus terminal. This is a bus terminal here. Alright, I think we're turning off here. So slow our speed down to 30 miles per hour. And let us turn off such. We'll be going to Ogilvy Station to begin our route for today. Slow down. Make a left. There we go. Stop sign, so to make a full stop. That's the policy. Full stop. Okay, nothing is coming. Go. Right. And we're in Chicago. We're in the city now. So now we've got to find our way to the beginning, which is Ogilvy Station is where we want to start. Alright. Yeah, but we're in the city proper now, which is really cool. If we go outside for a little bit, you can actually see what it's like to be down here. It's a small little place here, I don't know what this is, but yeah. We're in Chicago. We still have the Kessie Garage sign on, because we want to pick our journey at the beginning of the route. We don't want to pick our journey yet, because I don't want to be late. You know? But I actually don't know how to get... My apologies, but I actually don't know how to get to Ogilvy Station. That part I'm not too certain of at all. I think we'll follow the 130 sign route. I'll show you when we get closer, but that will be able to better tell us how to navigate through. But we're in the city! Now, this is a bus simulator, and we are simulating what it's like to drive in the city. So do not expect, or do not be surprised when we get stuck in traffic for minutes and minutes. And do not be surprised when we have to use our horn a little bit. This is what the horn sounds like. Tap it as well. I'm tapping it because, look, this guy is not moving at all, but the lights are green. So, like, seriously, can you, like, move, please? Like, why? Look at this. This sort of behavior is why. It's the reason why I decided not to pick the journey yet, because I know I would be late. I'm just gonna move into this lane. I haven't got time to deal with traffic, you know? Just haven't got time. Okay. We've actually arrived at Ogilvy Station. We actually made it to Ogilvy Station. So, oh, this is Ogilvy Station. This is a rail station, I think, in Chicago in real life. Yeah. It looks good. This looks really authentic. I like all the taxis. However, where do we begin? I should probably move into this lane as well. I'm not too sure on where we begin the routes. I think it's around the corner over here. I'm just trying to find the beginning. The start journey location. Yeah, but this looks really nice. This looks really gritty. I like how gritty it looks. It really gives off the vibes of a city. Canal and Madison. I don't think that's the beginning. Just move across the map like so. Yeah. It still says Union Station on it. Okay, let's catch this light before it changes. Yeah, we're under a viaduct system. Oh, we're getting all the lights today, which is good. Because we were off camera, I was stuck at lights for like a solid 5 minutes. So I'm glad that now that we're back on camera, the lights are all moving quickly. I think the beginning station is right above us here. Stop. Full stop. The cool thing about this bus is that it has an automatic station brake. I appreciate that massively. So you don't have to keep your foot on the brake, and you don't have to press anything either. You don't have to press the parking brake because it automatically does it for you. Alright, move into this lane. This is a bus lane, perhaps. But I know this will be the beginning station. Yep, there we go. 132 Museum Campus. This should be the beginning of the route. So right here is the beginning of the bus routes. This is where we'll set up our journey and we'll determine where we're going today. So in order for us to pick our route for today, what we'll need to do first is head into our timetable here. We'll pick the route 130. K071, no. Okay, this works. So, tour K072 from from Ogilvy Station to Adelaide Planetarium. Our first station will be Clinton, Washington. I think. Is that correct? It is. Will be Clinton, Washington, so let's just do that again quickly. There we go. Alright. Misplaced bus number 1928. And good. We just got that sorted, so. Nice. we have our journey. So if we click on the insert key, actually no, not the insert key. If we click down here, we should be able to see the route for today, which is the K092, which is exactly what we chose. So that's perfect. Okay, so now we can go up here and go to the run, K092, enter. And as you look, people should be lining up to get on our bus. We are 11 minutes early. The temperature inside the bus is 65 degrees Fahrenheit. If we scroll down, that means the temperature is 19 degrees Celsius. So it's perfect. We are set and sorted. I might actually turn off. Just put this on vent for now. Just to make it a little bit quieter in the back of the bus. It's a little bit loud. Actually, that's not quiet at all. There we go. Just to make it a little bit quieter, because I don't really enjoy having it be that loud back there. But I think we're good and we're ready to start opening the doors. So let's open the door.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
It is going good. Good afternoon. Welcome aboard. Oh. What's this?
Excuse me.
Oh. What can I do for you?
Pardon?
Pardon? I need to press something. I thought you just gave us a ticket.
Excuse me.
Alright, 1 second. Yes, get on.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. They're giving us money. I just had a little bit of an issue with the ticketing thing. There we go. You just press the T key to give them back your ticket. Most people have their own little cards where they scan in. And I love how you can see it say go down there. And if you actually listen, you can actually hear them talking in the back, which is awesome. But if you press insert, you can see that we are 9 minutes early. So what I'll do is just, leave the doors open. Because a thing in the game that actually does... Oh, look. K019 has popped up here, and the signage is all correct. A thing that actually does happen is they actually do, in fact, come in late. So, whilst you're here, if you're here sitting for about 10 minutes, look! You see that? It just happens. It just happens. Look, this lady just got on, just like that. Welcome aboard. I'm glad... I'm glad it happened while I was telling you about it. Yeah, so I'll just stay here for a bit and allow as many people to get on as possible, and then when it's time for us to leave, we'll leave. Oh, look, another person has just spawned in to get on the bus. You see? I like that. It's a little bit of realism. I love to see it. Hello. Welcome aboard.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Sonny.
Hello there. Hey.
Hello.
Hello. How are you? I love when they're speaking English, but it's time for us to go. It's time for us to go. Doors are closed. Doors are closed. And we're ready to pull out. The time is currently, if you look down here, you can actually see that it says it's 4:31. So let's begin our journey. User allows. Oh wait, I don't think we need to pull out. This bus has automatic enunciation as well, so I won't need to press anything. Clinton and Madison. There we go.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, he did it! Wow, today is a lucky day. Look at this. He just... Oh, give her a ticket. He just put his bike on. Oh goodness. That's awesome. Trust me when I say, I'm not lying when I tell you that this is a rare occurrence. This is very rare for that to happen. It is very rare indeed. It is so rare for that to happen, so the fact that it did happen is so awesome. But we need to go in any case. Goodness, I didn't expect that to happen. Alright, let's pull out here. I tell you, it's rare. I actually don't know how many times this happened to me whilst I'm playing this. Just on my own. So for it to happen while we're on camera, effectively, it's really cool. Okay, so as you can see, a stop request just popped up. So people want to get off. So what you can do here is you can just press that key and open both the back door and front door at the same time. Oh, he got off! The bike is gone. The bike is now gone.
How you doing?
Hi, how are you doing? Ticket? Your money? Thank you. Okay. Alright, things are getting off well. Things are getting off well. I'm glad to hear that. Go. There is a lot of traffic, but you know, you're in New York. I said New York. Sorry. Forgive me. You're in Chicago. You're in Chicago. I said New York. I apologize. Oh goodness. Do I need to make an apology video for that now? Because I called Chicago New York. Yikes. Rip me. But this is Union Station to our left. Oh goodness. Light changed quite quickly. Union Station, which is another rail station for Chicago. If you could listen in the background, you can hear the people just talking, which is really cool. Oh, there's a bus coming up next to us. KFC Garage. Hello, fellow bus driver. The lights in this map are very long. I would like to try to avoid as many lights as possible because they are very long. Like 2 to 3 minutes type of long. Okay, let's move back into this lane. Okay. Clinton and Quincy. Oh, don't touch the curb. Anyone want to get on? Nope. So just the back door. You can open just the back door on its own. It's so cool. Hello. Alright. Let's go. Are we late? Oh, we're on time. Perfect. Perfect indeed. We're making a left.
Jackson and Riverside.
Oh, you didn't like that cornering, eh? Oh, okay. Sorry, my apologies.
Please be considerate of other customers when traveling with strollers or carts.
Okay, Museum
If
Campus.
the bus becomes crowded, please fold your stroller or cart to make everyone's ride smoother and safer.
If the bus becomes crowded, please follow your stroller or cart to make everyone's ride smoother and safer. Nice announcements. Hello.
Hey, how's it
We are
going?
on time so far.
See the Bears game last night?
The Bears game last night, I did not. I'm sorry, I was up late on a late shift. As soon as I got inside the house, I just crashed, so I didn't get to watch the Bears game. I don't even know what team that is. Is that a football team or is that a baseball team? I don't know, but I didn't get to see it. I'm sorry. Are buses allowed to go straight on in this?
Right.
This is a right turn only. But I think buses are allowed to ignore lane arrows. Oh look, the Willis Tower. The Willis Tower. The Willis Tower. This is the tallest building in Chicago. Look at it. This is the building that we saw earlier. If you just look above us, look at it. Look how big it is. So cool. Get to drive right underneath it. It's a massive skyscraper. I think it used to be the tallest building in the United States for a period of time. I might be wrong about that. Yep, well that was the Willis Tower, the tallest building in Chicago. Open up the doors for them. Get another view of the Willis Tower. Just look at it, it's absolutely massive. Such an imposing building.
Hello, Sonny.
Hello, Sonny. I find that really cool. Okay. Let's go though, let's go. Let's not look through the ground any longer. It really is kind of like a sightseeing kind of thing, isn't it? Like, you're playing a game, yes, but you also, especially when the map is so authentic, you get to also see so many different things. And having it be like a sightseeing, sort of almost touristic kind of thing is really cool. And have that, see it be interpreted in the game. It's fun, it's fun, it's fun. It's really nice to see. It adds to the authenticity of the map. This bus is very busy, isn't it? Oh, you don't want to get on. Okay. Be my guest, then. Don't need you on the bus. You have plenty of others. I think this journey is about half an hour long. I actually didn't look at the time. I think we can check quickly. Oh! And look at that. That guy just turned straight into me. Did you see that? Yeah. The game has recommended options, and part of the recommended options is to have collisions turned on. But I'm like, you know, why on earth will I have collisions turned on when the AI does nonsense like that? It doesn't make any sense. So I turned it off. Yeah, but things like that always happen in Omsi. Federal prison, holy. Okay, stop. Welcome aboard. Oh look, this is a federal prison building. Cool. It really is just like sightseeing.
How you doing?
Hi, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. Doing well. I hear a train coming. Oh look, it's a underground train. Or a little subway train. Cool. Very cool. Are we turning? Okay, we're turning left here, so let's get to the left lane. You know, for a game like Omsi, which is about 10 years old, they did do a really good job of, you know, squeezing as much as you can out of it. It's a very old engine. It's a very archaic sort of implementation. But despite those odds, they still managed to make as best of an experience as they can. Look, it's a library right there. And it's really good, you know. There are flaws in the game, obviously, but the game also has a lot of cool things, you know, from the bike rack thing at the front, the bike implementation, to the fact that you could, you know, put a ramp down. Over time, people slowly come to the bus stop dynamically, so, you know, once you get closer to the time of departure, there are more people, you know, quickly running to the bus, in a sense. The traffic is authentic to a point. Lots of life lived in here. Okay, this is a sharp turn, so let's be careful once we make this bend.
Whoa, what
Whoa.
are you doing?
Are you serious?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to make a turn. I'm the one driving, stop complaining. Whoa, what are you doing? Alright. And let's check our, oh, we're still schedule 0.
Hi.
We are on time. This is amazing. We're having an amazing run. This is going really well. I am shocked. Oh, someone's off. Sorry, I didn't. You see, like that as well. In real life, you know, in real life, if your driver accidentally pulls off, that will happen. The person would click the button as soon as possible to, like, say, you know, I want to get off. Or in real life, they would actually, you know, shout out to the driver, oh, I want to get off. But the fact that as soon as I closed the door, the game was smart enough to know that the person didn't get off yet, so they immediately rang the button again. It's so cool, and it's little things like that that makes me really enjoy Omsi, despite its flaws. You know, and this game is very old. Very, very old, as I said before. The game is very old, and in that time since, in all those years since Omsi 2 originally came out, there has not been a successor that has been able to come anywhere close to the fidelity and the realism of this game. Which is a shame. You know, especially as technology has progressed, graphics have become amazing. Better and better year on year. there's been an exponential growth in fidelity, graphical fidelity. Oh, we're skipping this station. For some reason, a company has just not been able to create an authentic Omsi experience.
I think you missed my stop.
I think you missed my stop. You didn't ring the button until afterwards, my friend. Here, you can stop here. It's not too far of a walk back. Sorry, I make an apology, but you didn't click your button in time. When I skipped that stop, there was nothing pressed. Hello.
How's it going?
It's going alright. It's actually been going pretty good, surprisingly. I didn't expect this route to be so well. We're on time. You know, we were able to see we were able to see a bike pop up at the front. We are we're driving, the bus isn't exploding. The frame rates are nice and stable, which is amazing. We're getting
11th Street.
We're getting 30 FPS right now, 40 FPS, which is incredible for a map as built up as Chicago. It's like, it is very built up. Look at this. This is a city proper. And we are doing well. So I am no complaints there, my friends. No complaints there. Okay. Slightly touched the curb there. My apologies.
Hey.
Hello.
How's it going?
It is going good. Oh, giving us extra money there. Okay, let's go. Oh, we're now early. Yeah, because we skipped a stop, so we'll stay a little bit later for the next stop. Or the traffic lights will help us balance out the time. We're making another left here.
Roosevelt and State. Transfer to red, orange, and green lines.
Transfer to red, orange, and green lines. The Underground Metropolitan Railways of Chicago. What is this guy doing? We have the light. What are you doing? Look at this nonsense. For some reason, this guy is just not moving. Because of that green car, he had so much space to move, and yet that guy just stood there and made us miss the light for no reason. Not amazing. Come on. I tell you, the AI in Omsi is dreadful. It is dreadful. It's the most rudimentary thing. Let's go! Come on! Oh look, another train. It's the most ridiculous thing. Roosevelt and State. Look at that.
Route 130.
Hello.
Hello. Roosevelt, and if you look at the station here, it says Roosevelt on it. And the train is just departed. Cool. Things like that. Look at this, Roosevelt Station. Right here. It's cool. There's little things like that that make you really appreciate it. I mean, look at this. I know I keep on saying look at this, look at this, look at this, but just look at this again. The due sign here. The 1:30 Adler Planetarium was scheduled to be here in 1 minute, so we're actually early. Look, another train has come. We are still early, by the way, so let us stay here for a bit. We are scheduled to leave in a minute and a half, so we're gonna wait here a little bit, and in the meantime, we can look around a little bit. Yeah, just look at this. It's cool. It's really cool. It's really cool. Just seeing how authentic everything is really nice to see. Look, there's a pizza place over here. Pizza Express. What's this? Another entrance to the station. The sign on the side of it. Jungle Sound. Swing from stage to stage. Might open back up the door just in case someone else wants to get on. August 1 to 3rd at Grant Park. Let's see what's like on the inside of the bus. Bus is quite full, isn't it? Look at this. A little bit of a packed bus today. Oh, this game. This game is such a mixed bag. I've never seen a game that is just so mixed. There's so many cool things. Where's San Francisco? And there's so many broken things at the same time. It's interesting. It's a dilemma. Almost. It's almost a dilemma. Someone wants to get off. At the next stop. Bus lane, right lane.
Michigan, Indiana.
Yeah, look at it. It says down here, buses and right turns only. So that gives us my answer to the question I asked earlier. So we do have permission to be in this lane.
Citywide 3-day passes offer 3 days of unlimited
Fuel station right here if you need to fuel up on the bus.
More about it on chicagotraffic.com or call 888-YOUR-CTY for sales locations.
Side of Old Central Station on the left. Big open field here. Also, there are advertisements on the bus. Cool. In America. Roosevelt in Michigan. Like, even this is so cool. These little digital boards telling us Roosevelt in Michigan. Look, that's where we are. You see, I'm just pointing out all those little details, those little things that you may not notice about the game. But playing it and having those little details be there, it just adds to the experience. It cannot be overstated how much it adds to the experience. It just does, and I think it's important for us to recognize it.
Field and Field Museum.
And we're making a right here.
Please be considerate of other customers when traveling.
I think we're getting close to the end.
If the bus becomes crowded, please fold your stroller or cart to make everyone's ride smoother and safer.
Columbus Monument. There's a statue of Christopher Columbus. Slow down. Let's not crash into anything. Right next to us is a little bit of a tunnel here. Well, not tunnel. Ditch in the ground where the trains run through. Guys, want to get off? There we go. Museum campus. McFetridge Drive. Yeah. It's a bit of a foggy day. We're still in realistic weather. So right now it looks like it's a little bit foggy. If you look at the temperature is 75 degrees Fahrenheit on the inside. Which is fine if you look at it like this. 24 degrees inside the bus, which is okay. It's not amazing. I might turn back on the AC for a little bit. Just to cool things down, just a slight touch. Okay. I think we're getting close to the terminus here. 20 miles per hour speed limit. Field Museum. Welcome to the Field Museum. Turn in here. Make sure the articulation follows the bend correctly. Oh, it's not touched the curb. Okay. Alright, welcome to the Field Museum. We got a couple of people getting off to go to the Field Museum. Alright. One thing I like to do is I like to go to F4 position. Oh, there's a bus behind us. Another 130. That's interesting. Alright. We're not late. No, we're not. Oh, we're 1 minute late. We're 1 minute late. Stop sign.
Shed Aquarium.
Yeah, what? Look at that. What am I doing? Look at the guy in the mirror. What was he doing? Driving into me. Got a death wish. I'm bigger than him. Okay, do we turn down here? Welcome to the Shield Aquarium. Okay, we're here. This is getting close to the destination. Shield Aquarium, or Shed Aquarium. Alright, welcome to Shed Aquarium.
Route 130. Museum Campus.
Museum Campus. Yep. Alright, let's go. I think this is the last stop. Coming up.
Lynn White Drive.
Or not. This is actually Solidarity Lynn White. Whatever that means. Okay. Getting off, getting off. Nice, nice, nice. You hear seagulls making noise now. Cool. A little bit of little things like that add to the authenticity of the map. Alright, this is the last stop. Adelaide Planetarium Terminus. And look at that. Oh my goodness. An absolutely clean sheet across the board. Not too early, not too late. A perfect journey. I'll take that. I'll take that indeed. Alright. Well, that was Route 130 on the Chicago map. That was an incredibly pleasant drive. I enjoyed that so much. It was perfect. The frame rates were decent. We got to see some cool stuff. We got to see the bike on the front, which is an incredibly rare occurrence. I cannot overstate how rare that is to happen. But I was able to catch it on camera, which is awesome. And we also got to see some of the more finer details in Omsi at play. You know, Omsi is an old game. It's an old girl, but it is still a pretty good game. And it's still a pretty authentic bus simulator in every way, shape, and form. So it was good to see that on display here. I think this is one of the best displays of how good Omsi can be and how authentic Omsi can be from the very beginning up to now. This is probably one of my favorite episodes of Omsi I've ever done, which is really cool. Next, we will be driving the other route, the 124. I might try to go for a night journey, or as dark of a journey as we can get, because I do want to do a little bit of a night run. But until then, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a like, and I shall see you whenever the next video is out. So, see you there.